かが幾千の軍勢がどうした。俺たちはよろずを守ってきた3人だ。俺たちはよろずやだ。
What is good, everybody? King Recon here today, and I'm doing something a little different, alright? Because I recorded the reaction, but I got rid of it. I deleted it, and I decided, you know what, let me actually go through this step by step and talk about this chapter, because there was a lot of information, and it wasn't really live reaction worthy, so I said, screw it, let me go right back through it with you guys, and let me actually discuss this junk. So, first thing I want to talk about here is we actually get to see what news looks like, alright? And this is actually, the damn thing is pretty sparkly, to say the very least. So, that was pretty cool right there. You know, it's always nice to see, you know, brand new ingredients, and man, it looks mighty tasty. It just like it states, you know, it looks like a big, huge piece of meat, or I should say, it looks like a multitude of it. But it is what it is. So then, in the next page, we get to see that Zebra and Tengu. However, we know that they succeeded and whatnot. But this is the thing, right? The thing that got me for this particular chapter is that you see right here where it states, or Zebra's talking about that, you know, they suddenly changed the target to something else. I thought that was pretty hype, because I'm going to assume they were talking about Neo, because it says, you know, a ferocious creature had appeared, and now those are the things that are being spread around all around everywhere. So if everything was targeted towards that creature, Mitsutoshi could have used that type of hype moment to show that the little creature like standing or something, and a whole bunch of like dead creatures just all behind him. I thought that would be super hype. But then like he's one-on-one with the 8 King. I think that would be awesome. So I think that would have been really, really cool. I hope Mitsutoshi goes through draw something like that, but still, man, you gotta hand it to the credit to those little small flood Neo pieces, because they're they're attracting the attention of everybody. Everyone gets their sense of danger goes up at least 10 levels when these things enter their sense of vision, or their sense of as long as they can sense this being anywhere on the planets, they are shook. Alright, and that just speaks volumes about the creatures. So then right here, I actually really like this particular portion, because it just brought about, you know, the mysteries of the gourmet world, and you know how we, we're always hearing about how intense and crazy the gourmet world is. I expected it to have something like this, and it's incredible. Things age in this cave, in this den, I should say, at 200,000 times normal speed. That's insane. That is extremely insane. And I really loved the little notion, or the little thoughts that Komatsu had when it showed him, like if he were to actually like get out of there, and he was super extremely old. I mean, for goodness sakes, a few hours in there, as they stated, and they're dead. It's over, and I was like, good lord. So that part right there, I was like, damn, and I really like that, because it adds towards that adventure aspect that I really love about the series of Toriko, and it's just something, it's something that it's cool. I don't know why I personally like it, but I've always liked stuff like that, so it's nice. And then, you know, honestly, this week has been a whole bunch of reunitings, honestly. Because I just read the Bleach chapter, and the Bleach chapter, there was a reuniting in there. Now here, we get to see in the following page that Sunny on the live bear meetup with the main crew once again, go shout out to Komatsu for the hilarious battle. But man, Zebra then states that the damn thing goes on for thousands of kilometers. Thousands of kilometers. And that's crazy. And it with this echolocation, but the thing is, man, you gotta give a shout out to Gigi too, because Gigi brings up the back channel, and how they're gonna use the back channel. Well, but his exact words were, by eating news and invoking a back channel to slow the passage of time, we can get to this cave. You know, so they obviously had a plan. And listen, but still, thousands of kilometers that thing was. The den. I don't know why I'm so interested in this den, man. It was amazing. Things age at 200,000 times. Like, I don't know why that interests me so much, but it does, because it reminds me of like a level in a video game, to where you have to enter and exit as quickly as possible before the time limit. And do that on very hard difficulty, so then you'll be replaying that and you'll be pissed off at your PlayStation. I promise you that. Now, this was the one that kind of, I don't know if the correct word is iffy, or I was kind of like weirded out by it, but I don't know what it was. But Because the thing is that I initially had Earth as as I had it higher than God. Like, I had God, then I had Earth, because I thought that Earth was going to be the planet itself. You know what I mean? Or the core. But it turns out it was actually dessert. Now, the thing is apparently, and I don't doubt this, that its sweetness is unmatched. Absolutely unmatched in the world. Which, hey, screw it. And it's pretty cool how they talked about it, because they stated that it came from, it stated right here from the panel, the roots of the flower fields of the gourmet garden stretch out from Area 4 across the entire world. Earth pulls sweetness in through those roots from the entire Earth and ripens into the ultimate dessert. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty nice explanation. It's just that my expectations were really high personally. I thought that the Earth was going to be the Earth itself, but seeing as how it was the dessert, and how it is the sweetest thing on the planet, then I'll take it. All right, I'll take it. In the following portions, we get to we get more information on Yosaku and Manan from the zeroth biotope, that they were in Area 4, and then of course there was information as well that they ran into a civilization there, and when Sunny asked Zebra, it turned into a comedic moment. But I was actually curious on that. Like, in Area 5 there was also civilization, but the thing is, Zebra doesn't really want to answer this question, so I was kind of like, well, what's going on? But it's just his personality. I thought that was something more there, but after reading it, it does seem like it's just his personality. But that calls for quite a moment, at least for me, of nostalgia between Sunny and Zebra, seeing them go at each other. Like, there's at least Sunny going after Zebra. It really brought back the nostalgia from the beginning half of the series. So then I want to go panel for panel on this page, or on this next part right here. It's because I want to talk about the cloud grass, man. Now, once again, I absolutely love the when Toriko does this extremely out of this world stuff. So I'm going to read this panel for panel. Oh, cloud grass. The entire ground is made up of clouds. This is Area 3. Here's a union, just look it up at cloud grass. Alright, inside the giant cloud tree of this area, we also have our zeroth biotope. Whoa, the zeroth biotope even exists at Area 3? Coco and the others got hold of Atom safely. Acacia's drink Atom was originally the magma that erupts from the giant cloud mountain. The giant cloud mountain. And I did not know how big this thing was until I looked at the next panel. That eruption is said to have more force than any other in the world. Note that, guys. More force than any other in the world. That's insane. And it's shooting it into space. It's like, what the hell? The magma even reaches up into space. And after absorbing all the toxic substances from space, it falls back to the Earth. And the thing is you have to wonder if the mother snake is ever just chilling up there, observing, having a little Dexter's Laboratory observing, day. It just decides to go out there and have a nice look at what's going on in space. It looks over to the side, and it sees this humongous thing erupting and next to it. How does the mother snake react? Does it say, well, that looks delicious? I don't know. I mean, apparently it's the most delicious drink, but dang, that thing has to be hot. A magma? But knowing, well, then again, since it is going into space, it'd be pretty cold in space. Actually, if you drink Atom in space, how cold it would be, that would be delicious. But regardless of that, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why Mitsutoshi decided to send it into space. So just because of how cold it would be. And then right here, there it falls as a waterfall and is known as Atom. Preparing Atom involves removing all the toxins from it, and even among all of Akase's full course. Next to another and God, it's said to have the highest level of difficulty. Shout out to very hard in video games. Which I believe, man. I strongly do believe. Because it's magma. It's being sent into space. Come on now. And that is pretty crazy. Removing all the toxins from it, which are toxins that, it's unknown to them because they come from space. It should be equally as hard as God. And it's insane. And we left this area to Coco and Tyron. Make sure you don't step outside. Yeah, because Coco's the dude, man. Coco's the dude. There's only certain areas that you can walk on, and this area's clouds. And right here it shows Rainbow Road from Mario Kart. You cannot tell me this is not Rainbow Road, guys. This is Rainbow Road. We're in the clouds. It's showing everything. This is Rainbow Road, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Toshi was playing Mario Kart 8. He ran into me, and he said, you know what? I'll do it for you, Recon. I'll do it for you. And I was like, all right, man, do it. If you fall into the cloud sea of poison, it's over. Once long ago, in order to freely move across this land, the Blue Nitro commanded their slaves, we, the Red Nitro, to create the Teething Fever Bridge, which is Rainbow Road. I don't care what they call it. So then first we need to find that bridge, guys, and then there we see my boys, once again, reuniting. This week has been the week of reuniting. Coco, Tyran. And it shows them, I always love Tyran's scar, man. That's the little beast. So this is where I wanted to make the overall discussion, which is why I said screw the live reaction idea. I'm just coming out with a straight discussion. My whole thing is this, man. I'm pretty disappointed, honestly, and this is the reason why. You know, before we get to the end of the chapter, before we get to anything else, with the entire them going out in separate areas when the chapter first came out. You know, well, or at least when those chapters were first coming out and they all went to different areas, I was excited for it, personally. I thought it was going to be awesome sauce, and I thought Mitsutoshi was going to take us down all those different routes and show us an adventure through everyone's eyes. And I thought this was a missed opportunity by Mitsutoshi, in my honest opinion. And I don't know whether it's because he's being rushed by his editors. I don't know whether he's rushing it himself, but I don't know, man. At least to me, I would have liked to see Zebra and Brunch going on an adventure. You know, at least those two, son, I gotta have a little arc with just Zebra and Brunch. It's so many missed opportunities. Them taking on a beast together, the rivalries they could have had, them two just going at it, and in the middle, like, a king was involved. Like, there's so many missed opportunities, and they all got away so easily. You know, barely unscratched, unscathed. And it really, really saddens me and disappoints me that Mitsutoshi decided to go down this route, whether he was forced to or whether he did it himself. Because I was seriously looking forward to this. I remember you guys were telling me, it's like, man, he's rushing, and I didn't believe you guys. But after reading this chapter, I don't know how to feel about it anymore, because, I don't know, I just felt like it was too easy to get all of these ingredients. You know, I mean, because we don't even know the struggle they went through. We hear it through narration, but I wanted to feel it. I wanted to feel Coco's struggle to take all those toxins out of Adam. I wanted to feel that. Screw that Neo piece, man. I listen. Area 5. That is where battle warriors stay. You know what I mean? My Zebra and Brunch would have loved to go after this thing. You know, get that thing out of here. We're gonna catch it, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know. It's just something. It just really, really bothers me about this whole situation. I just feel like it was too easy, and so many missed opportunities, honestly. And you know, he didn't even have to go through a whole arc for each and every one individual, but I wanted to see their journey. I wanted to see their struggle. I wanted to see why getting this ingredient would mean something to their adventures, to their character in the story of Toriko. That is really, really what I wanted. That's what I thought Mitsutoshi was going to go with. But, you know, he didn't go through it, and now we have this. I'm not sure if he'll ever flash back to any of those sequences later on the line. Basing off the end of the chapter, I don't think he is. But I don't know, man. I personally, I was fairly disappointed by that. I didn't like it. And some of the ingredients themselves, the way that they were, you know, Mitsutoshi has always been very, very creative with his stuff. Now, when it comes to Earth, I'm not gonna lie, he caught me off guard. But I did, it's because my expectations were so high. But screw it, I'll take it. Adam, I thought that was really cool. I like the way Adam is. You know what I mean? That's why I wish we would have got more time with Adam. Adam's in Area 3! Adam's in Area 3! Oh, I mean, so many missed opportunities, man. It's like, how the hell? Area 3, man. This is the one that makes me the most angry, dude, is Adam. Because not only was the ingredient awesome, Coco, my favorite of the four. My favorite of the four Heavenly Kings. And then the boss of the skies, the Emperor. And you're gonna tell me that you're gonna skip over that? That's what takes it home to me, man. Like, I wanted to see the boss. I wanted to see the Emperor Crow, Coco. I just, come on, and Adam, just Emperor, just going up into the sky, you know, going up in there, Coco maybe riding on his back, something, give me something, Mitsutoshi. And it pisses me off, man, because I wanted to see My boy, man, the Emperor. And I know we're gonna see him again, but I wanted to see that Area 3 journey so bad. But screw it, man. It is what it is. But I'm pissed. I was livid when I saw that they already captured Adam. I was livid. I was angry. I was pissed. I didn't even want to continue reading the chapter because I was like, what the flying freaking hell, Mr. Toshi? Like, of all things that you could have skipped for me, you skipped Area 3. You skipped the boss of freaking skies. And it's like, you know, it is what it is. Everyone has something they look forward to in a manga. That's what I was looking forward to. And the bastard skips over it and tells me what happens to narration. So, it is what it is. You know, you're not going to agree with everything in a series. That's something I don't agree with, but it is what it is. Let's just continue on with the discussion for this week's chapter of Toriko. See, now, this page right here would have meant so much more had I actually went through the fucking journey with them. Alright? And what I'm meaning to is that with the whole Zebra and Brunch scene, you know, possibly leading towards one of their deaths. You know, I thought that was great, but I would have loved to have more backstory on that, which we could have had if we actually went through the journey to get that ingredient with them. And then when it comes to Live Bearer and Sunny, same situation there. Just not to that extent, but still, like seeing Zebra and Tengu together, like that's another missed opportunity there. But one thing I want to touch upon though, man, something I actually liked from this portion was the whole, you know, we're about to get a Bishoku, Four Heavenly Kings reunion. But the Bishoku Kai, son, the Bishoku Kai are about to get a lending help by my boy Tengu. So I'm excited to see where that goes in that situation, because seeing Tengu and the Bishoku Kai is gonna be awesome, and then that's something I'm looking forward to, because I believe he said that earlier on in the story, but regardless of that, I think that was awesome. So then, all right. Now, when it comes to this next portion, and once again, I understand that the kings are fighting against the demons, and everything's fighting against the lone piece of Neo that arrived everywhere. I understand that, but I feel like it was just too easy for this portion, unless Mitsutoshi has something better planned for the future, which I wouldn't doubt. But at this point in time, I'm not pleased with what's done in the chapter. But from what went down here later on, it's kind of it is pretty convenient that everyone's getting the same exposition at the same time. But that's the way it was planned, and that's just the way storytelling works. So the same piece of exposition going from everyone, you know, nailing down from Gigi telling everyone on the boat to Toriko telling Stargent to, oh man, my favorite one, dude, the Nitro and Jiro's face. I was like, oh, Jiro's face. I lost it, son. I was like, it's gonna be lit. So Jiro's face, I oh my God, that excited me. I was like, yes, it's go time, and that was awesome sauce, and I absolutely loved it. And then when it comes to, you know, the final page with Midora and Joa, so we're all about to find out about what lurks inside of Acacia, you know, the true identity of what is controlling Acacia. And then they go down and they say that it'll start with one lone gourmet cell. So next week it's probably going to be a really, really good chapter, getting some more knowledge. But overall from this week's chapter, guys, once again, the reason why I'm so disappointed is because of the missed opportunities. You know, even if I don't know. I just feel like Mitsutoshi could have went down through a better route. Maybe I should have seen it coming. I don't know. It's just, I'm salty about the Emperor Crow thing, honestly. I really am. And I understand that later on down the line, we're going to see all these guys fight together, maybe even possibly fight against them. But I don't know. It's just something about this chapter just doesn't sit right with me, but that's why making videos like this is important. I've made multiple videos before where you guys have disagreed with me, and I've seen you guys' points. So if you believe that this chapter and where Mr. Toshi is going with this is the correct direction to go, please leave me a comment down below explaining why, because I would love to see the other side of this. You know, if you're happy with where Mr. Toshi is going with this and whatnot, because, you know, I have done these videos in the past where I look on the comments and I get to see the other side, and maybe even my opinion gets changed because you guys really do bring up some awesome comments sometimes. That's why I love doing videos, because comment sections are always the best. But yeah, overall, this week's chapter of Toriko, so I don't know. Structure-wise, it was great. Structurally, it's just it's the story aspect of it where I don't even know what to give it. I really don't. But overall, guys, this week's chapter of Toriko definitely should cause for topic of discussion for later on in the future. Mitsutoshi definitely changed where I thought he was going with it here, with everyone literally reuniting at one point in time. Maybe this will cause for some great moments here later on the line, but at this point in time, we'll see what happens. But I'm mad about Emperor Crow and Adam and freaking Coco not being skipped, but it's okay. It'll all be all right. I have faith in Mitsutoshi. We'll see what's gonna happen from here on out. But yeah, you guys have been awesome for today. This has been Toriko Chapter 356, and just let me know if you want to see more videos like these, man. I actually had a lot of fun with this one, but we'll see what happens next week. I don't know, man. I'm just something just doesn't sit right with me, but we'll see. I still have faith in Mitsutoshi as an author, so we'll see. We'll see.